can be a bit hard to understand without actual real-life examples. So, we will now show you some cases where companies did a great job in content marketing.
Skateboarding. First, let's learn a bit about content marketing's history. Some experts in the field mark skateboarding as a pioneer in the content marketing industry. In the 90s, skateboarding was considered very underground and punk, trying to stay away from anything popular or mainstream. Therefore, the skateboarding brands had to come up with a marketing strategy that would appeal to the young skateboarders without seeming like they're trying to bomb them with typical advertising. They did it by recording or collecting videos of professionals using their product, whether it was skateboards, toys, clothing, etc. Then they used these clips to promote their products, and their success was amazing. One of the best examples might be the Toy Machines short movie, which is a compilation of skateboarders doing tricks and having fun that's still considered a classic in the skating world. Up to this date, skateboarding brands are considered some of the best content creators, not just because of the quality of their content, but because of the relations they made with their audience and buyers. Their viewers or buyers were not just loyal, they were actual fans, and some of them even became ambassadors, or, as we call them today, influencers, who promoted the brands for free. This proves that having a good relationship with your customers is crucial in this industry, and content marketing is the best way to create it. Skateboarding brands managed to do all of it. They created content which is interesting, fun, educational, and useful. They formed relationships with their audience by giving them all of the above while asking nothing in return, which is exactly why they succeeded. Lego Movie. One of the best examples of content marketing in the last years must be the Lego Movie. Sure, the movie made good sales on its own as entertainment, but the true intent of the movie was to promote Lego products and make more profit. The company's sales went up by 15% after the release of the movie, and they even admitted that this was their most successful advertising campaign to this day. This is exactly what we talked about before. Some of the best content is the one that doesn't seem like marketing at first glance, and yet it makes you want to buy a product or a service. About you. If you currently live in Europe, you're probably seeing one brand daily, About You. About You is an online store selling mostly clothing, footwear, and accessories from different brands, similar to Best Secret and Zalando. No matter what you're doing, they manage to sneak up on you every chance they get and promote their products and services. They do it all. Have a very interactive website, mobile app, active social media, influencers and ambassadors, podcasts, newsletters, live streams, events, videos, photos, mail, and more. Their content creating skills are on point, but what's even more amazing is how they adapt to any possible viewer. Firstly, they're very popular on social media, having an influencer promote their products all the time, wanting you to just grab the same clothing and accessories they're wearing. In addition, those influencers usually have personalized discount codes, so you feel even more interested. Then, as you visit their website, you're asked for your email address, which will ensure you another discount code for your first purchase. This is a very simple trick to ensure the company gets a subscription and a very possible first purchase from the potential buyer while doing nothing. Now a person is hooked. From this point on, emails, mail, sale seasons, and pop-up ads are constant for the viewer. Another thing About You does very well is to promote its app. It's of course more accessible as you have your phone with you all the time, and a lot of discounts are available only by using the app. They are also great at personalizing the shopping experience for their customers. The profile allows buyers to insert their measurements, sizes, and preferred fits so that the app or website can later advise you when selecting sizes or models that could fit your body best. It also keeps track of the products you like or view the most, suggesting them and similar products in the pop-up ads. Another way they keep a good relationships with their buyers is by giving them additional discount codes in case their order is being delayed. One more trick to make the buyer make another purchase and at the same time feel appreciated and cared for by the company. With all of this, and also including other types of content marketing, it seems almost impossible to stay away from About You. Candy vitamins. If you've been active on social media in past 5 years, you have probably seen someone promoting at least one type of candy that also has vitamins that can help with your immune system, your hair growth, or some other medical and beauty problem. We don't want to shame anyone, so we won't include any names, and this does not regard all businesses that sell this kind of product. Still, some of them have been proven to sell products that did not give the promised results, as it was just candy with no vitamins included. But because the product was a hit on social media, people were buying it left and right. Reasons for the dissatisfaction of the customers were different. Little research, too many similar products, cheaper alternatives, and so on. But this proves that a good content marketing strategy can attract the audience even if the products are not the same in quality.
The last thing we want to show you are the upcoming trends in content marketing. These are just suggestions, so do not take them as strict rules, but maybe you can get an idea or two for your own company or business.
Upcoming trends. We've already mentioned a few upcoming trends in content marketing in other lessons, but let's sum them up again. Among the types, podcasts are being seen as the biggest returning hit and are being used more and more by companies and influencers every day. As they don't require as much as editing as a video, podcasts are a great start for someone whose technological skills may not be developed yet. They also don't require a lot of preparation in terms of a script, scene, and effects, and therefore give you a chance to create more personalized content that can be interesting to your audience. This way, your marketing won't be so on the nose, and you'll have a chance to attract the individuals who don't respond to the typical advertisement strategies. Podcasts are also a way for you to gather a lot of information in one content, especially compared to infographics, where the information needs to be limited. Another upcoming trend is listening to your audience when creating your content. Personalized content is gaining more and more success, and at the same time, it even simplifies the work of a content creator. Just imagine how much energy and time you can save with simple research among your audience about what kind of content they find useful, interesting, and appealing. Short research will give you information about what kind of content you should focus on, and maybe even give you some ideas that you'd normally spend hours just thinking about alone. And by listening to your audience and respecting their wishes, you'll also be able to make the connections between you better, making your audience even more loyal and willing to buy your products or services because they'll feel heard and respected. Voice search is another upcoming trend that's gaining popularity in the technological world in general. Creating content that could be also searched for by using your voice makes it a lot easier for the audience, and this way it makes you more accessible to them. Just in January 2018, voice searches were already at 1 billion, and the numbers just keep getting higher and higher, making this trend very useful for business. Another trend gaining popularity are checklists on your website, which gives the audience step-by-step instructions on how to solve their problem. Interactive marketing is another trend that's getting bigger and bigger in the upcoming months. This is a great way to raise the interest of the audience and give them a reason to stay and view your content. It's a great way to incorporate some fun into the content by using a game, quiz, interactive infographic, or an interactive map. It can be a great source of client data since you can use different polls, surveys, or tests. It's also useful for instructions or guides as you can add different explainer videos or software demos. Online video games were the inspiration for using live streams, as they allow a larger audience who can interact and hang out online. This only gained popularity during the pandemic, so it's now becoming a regular in the marketing world as well. Live streaming allows interactions among the audience and also directly with the streamer. It doesn't require a lot of skills or equipment, so it can be an easy solution for a small budget marketing strategy. And if you make good content, you can always reuse it in other types of content marketing. Community-based marketing is the last upcoming trend we're going to take a look at. The motto, promoting users over products, has always been a part of the content marketing philosophy, but it's just as important today as it was at the beginning, if not even more. In addition, businesses now strive to build communities that are connected via their products or services. This way, their audience and customers stay for a long time and develop a loyal, trusting relationship with the business. Part of this trend is also putting quality over quantity, meaning that it's preferred to have long term partnerships with a few influencers instead of short lived ones with many. This way, the audience can trust them more and also believe what they're selling. Just think about Red Bull. They started with a few drinks flavored, and to this day, they didn't expand in terms of drink options. But their community is growing day by day as they have a reach in magazines, sports, and TV shows, have many sponsorships, and so on. Like we said before, content marketing, technology, and the world in general are changing constantly, so it's impossible to predict all the trends. Therefore, you need to keep up with them in any way you can. You can read business magazines or blogs, you can listen to podcasts, go to seminars or trainings, analyze what other businesses do, etc. It's also important to stay true to yourself and be you. And if you're brave enough, you can even take a risk and try something new. Who knows, maybe you can set the next trend in the content marketing world.
Thank you for finishing this module. We hope you got all the information you were looking for and that you learned something new. If you want to learn more about running your business, please check out our other modules. Bye!